Hi everyone, Stepan here. Game 65. I keep getting white and people keep playing the Queen's Gambit declined exchange variation. I won my last 3 games, 2 of which were the Queen's Gambit declined. Let's continue the streak. What is this? I keep forgetting the name of this opening. What's the name of this opening? Is this the Englund Gambit? I don't know what to do against this. I remember playing against this once and telling myself you have to learn what to do against this, but I never did. So we will improvise. What? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take because it seems like the principled thing to do, but am I gonna get destroyed now? What's going on? What's a normal move? What the void? What? Okay, what does my opponent want to do? I don't know, so I'll play knight f3 because that seems sensible. Can I get away with bishop g5 or knight f6? Probably. Bishop b4 does nothing. There are no other checks. Okay. I don't know. I could play a Caro-Kann structure, pretend that it's a Karpov pawn up. I could play e3 and bishop e2, although I don't have to. If I go bishop g5, where does my opponent put his queen? I don't know. I can also go e4. That seems sensible. e4 seems better than e3. I have no idea what to do here. e3 is the safe move. e4 is the risky move. Bishop g5 may not even work. So, okay, let's play it safe. I don't want to give my opponent anything. I'll just play a Caro-Kann. I mean, I've played the Karpov a million times with black and I was not up a pawn. I bet bishop g5 and e4 are more active and better, but I don't want to risk any nonsense early on. This way f2 is always defended. I don't see any immediate problems. All right. I'll just go bishop e2. The queen is defended. The knight is defended. Nothing could go wrong. When I don't know a gambit, I try to play normal looking moves that cannot do any damage. I'm not too sure about b3. I feel like I should go c3 now and actually play a Caro-Kann. So when my opponent moves the queen, I have the c2 square. And yeah, my opponent's going to be castling queenside. Okay. So let's go queen c2. Let's get out of the way. I'm just playing a Karpov Caro-Kann. I'll go b3, bishop b2, c4, normal position. Consider castling queenside. Yeah. Okay, b3. What if my opponent goes g6? feel like that's fine. Everything's covered. Forgive me for playing so cowardly, but I don't know the opening, so I want to get out of the opening and into a middle game where I have a playable position. My opponent is waiting for me to castle so that they can go h5, which is why I'm not castling yet. I want to see whether they commit to an attack before I castle. And for now, my king is perfectly safe in the center. I don't really see any issues with my king being on e1. But after this game finishes, I'm going to learn a main line against this. I think it's the Englund Gambit. Although what I'm doing seems okay. I mean, I'm up a pawn. I don't see any problems. But there's probably a forcing way to get a bigger advantage. I am slightly worried about g6, bishop f5, but I can always go queen c1. Actually, queen c1 allows me to go bishop a3, trade off some more pieces. Okay. My opponent's just starting to attack, but my king hasn't moved yet, so I don't think it's gonna work. Also, knight c4 threatens to grab the dark squared bishop now. Also, rook g8 makes no sense if you're gonna go g6 bishop f5, so I'm guessing my opponent isn't gonna go g6 bishop f5. Yeah, attacking players find it, or Gambit players find it annoying when you don't commit your king. So that's why I'm doing this. I don't want to commit my king before they do something irrational. Rook g8 is... Nah, okay. Now switching plans. Good move. So if I go a4, bishop f5, queen c1, yeah, I'm gonna go a4 and queen c1 and bishop a3 like a coward, but I don't really mind trading off the bishops. And I'm also starting my own attack now. Because if the pawn reaches a6, that's going to be annoying for my opponent. Also, my opponent shouldn't have played rook g8, yeah. Okay, so is there a threat here? I don't see it. So what happens on knight c4? Knight c4, bishop c5, b4. Can my opponent take twice? Knight b4, cb4, bishop b4. There is bishop c3. And if bishop b4, cb4, knight b4, there is queen c3, I guess. I don't believe in this. The only question is, do I castle first or do I go knight c4 first? So knight c4, bishop c5, b4, bishop b4, knight, cb4, knight b4, queen c3. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna castle first. I'm not afraid. I'm playing knight c4 on the next move. Nothing's going on here. Because if I get to play knight c4 now, bishop c5 won't do anything because the sacrifices won't be dangerous because my king is already safe. Okay, now let's go knight c4. Let's see what you got without the dark squared bishop. Oh, the drilling has started again. I'm sorry. I hope it ends soon. Let's continue the streak. The drilling is not annoying at all. It's fine. Let them do it. Yeah, I haven't moved any of my kingside pawns, and the general rule when you're defending is that you should only move your pawns as a last resort. Oh, come on. Not now. I'm playing against the whatever Gambit, Englund Gambit. Don't. Oh my god, I hate construction work. I feel like people should let you know when they're gonna do that, like a year in advance, so that you can prepare psychologically and logistically to just be out of the house. All right. Well, I was planning to go queen c1, so I'm just gonna go queen c1. Now I have knight d6, and if rook d6, of course, I have bishop a3. Yeah, I don't believe my opponent has anything here. My position is too solid. Especially after the bishop has moved. I mean, I'm just taking stuff. Rook d6 doesn't even work. That means you have to lose a tempo with queen d6. Also, I have knight d4. I don't know if I should take the pawn on g5. I feel like I shouldn't, but pawn takes. All right. Let's trade some stuff. Knight d4. I mean, why wouldn't I play knight d4? Yeah, I'm gonna play knight d4. Maybe my opponent plays bishop e4. Aha. Okay, let's not do anything rash just yet. Okay, knight d4 seems okay. I'm slightly worried about bishop e4, but I'm expecting that f3 is okay. f3 and e4. And knight d4 is actually an awful move. My opponent should take. Why didn't I even consider taking? Oh my god, this is very bad. Because I've given away the e4 square and the c file. Awful move. Yeah, knight d4 was just bad. What was I thinking? If bishop e4, I'm gonna go queen d1 and bishop f3 because I don't have any other choice. If knight e4... Okay. I'm gonna go queen d1 to prevent rook, to play against rook c8 and to prepare bishop d3. I'm not playing well. I played the last 3 games well, I think, but this one, it could cost me that I'm playing like a coward. Still, I'm up a pawn and I have the bishop pair, so it shouldn't be too bad, but I'm not playing well. Okay. This feels like a very good move. Okay, I'm going rook c1. Okay, rook e1, h3, bishop f1 seems okay. I don't see another defense, so I'm gonna do that. Now I can also consider f3. It may be risky, but it also may be necessary. I deserve to get outplayed like this. On rook h8, I have d5, so maybe my opponent should play d5. I don't see an immediate win. I mean, I don't think I'm losing. I could be much worse, but I don't think I'm losing. Because on g6 I always have queen f3. I mean, after taking, but... I don't know what to do. It's a very scary position. Bishop d3 doesn't work. Neither does g6, of course. g6 seems dreadful. I'm looking at d5, queen d4. At least that way I'm controlling the h file. So I'm gonna do that. I need to play actively. Activating my bishop. On rook h8 I'm pinning the knight. I'm preventing queen e5 permanently now with my bishop. I have queen d4 centralizing my queen. Maybe my queen ends up on f4. This may be the first active move I played whole game. If I lose this game, I'm not gonna be upset at all. I'm gonna try to use it to learn this gambit. I should not be playing like a coward against these lines. Can I play e4? How scary is e4? Looks very scary. e4. If the bishop just drops back. Why did I play e4? Okay, so let's centralize. Let's not do anything irrational. I'm gonna go bishop d4, activate. e4 might be too early to go e4. Okay. Okay, so I don't think I should take on g4 because I just lose. On bishop g2, queen g2, rook g8, bishop g7, there is f6. Okay, I'm gonna go rook c3 and start doubling up my rooks. I don't think anything bad is going on after bishop g2, king g2, queen e4. Because my opponent cannot take on d5. And my opponent, at least for now, doesn't have rook h8. Perhaps I should have gone e4 when I had the chance. Okay, this I have to take. Absolutely. I have no other choice. If knight f3 comes, I'm losing. But now I have rook c4. Now it's getting interesting. Because I'm gonna take on g4. My opponent needs to trade on d5, otherwise there's just nothing. Okay, I don't see an alternative to rook g2. I have to do it. So I'm looking at queen f3, rook h2, queen h2, king f1, and I don't see a good follow-up. Queen f3, rook h2, queen h2 check, king f1, maybe queen e5. Maybe I just start running away. Yeah, let's just go king f1 first. I'm running away. After queen h5, I don't see any more checks. Oh, my opponent just takes on d5. Idiot. I didn't see queen takes d5. I don't want to go for a draw. Okay, let's repeat once to get some time on the clock. No, I shouldn't repeat. Because my opponent doesn't check me, he goes rook g8. Okay, I have to try f3. I have to try f3. rook h2, rook e2, rook e2, queen e2, queen d5. Yeah, doesn't really work, but there isn't much else I can do. Oh, I'm playing so poorly. The thing is, on rook h2 I cannot move my king because queen b2 is mate. My king is closer. So going into a king and pawn endgame, not that it gives me any chances, but I know I cannot be worse. I didn't deserve more than a draw. In fact, I think I deserve to get punished here. Okay. I mean, my God, am I gonna lose this? I could lose. No, I'm not gonna lose, but I'm not playing for a win. Maybe my opponent's gonna lose now. King a3 is incredibly bad. King a3? Okay, let's calculate. King b2, king d5, king b3, king d6, king a4, e5. Is that winning? Should I go b4 first? Yeah, I think this should be a draw. Maybe I was winning there in the end. Maybe I shouldn't have gone b4, but I just couldn't concentrate. I want him to cover the e file, so there are fewer checks. I'm pretty sure this is winning, but I'm also pretty sure I don't know how to win it with a minute on the clock. I feel like it should be over. After queen d6, f7. There's no queen a6 check because of queen d6 check. So it has to be, yeah, has to be here. There's no queen b4. There's no queen e3 because of queen e6. This is the final check. I did it! I did it! Queen b6, there's queen c7 check. Oh, I don't believe I managed to win this. Now, I just need a way to cover the dark squares. How do I do that? This is it. Now there are no more checks. Oh no, there's queen here. Jesus. I'm gonna try to get to the other side of the pawn. Sorry for not talking, I just cannot talk. Yes, now I'm winning, because on king f6. Ah no, maybe I'm not winning yet. Can I go king g8? Can I go king g8? Where are the checks? I don't see any checks. My opponent has to go queen d5. Has to go queen d5. No! No! No. This is more upsetting than any defeat I had. Very well played. This is insane. This was an insane defense. I mean, my opponent deserved more than a draw, I have to say. But the way I played this endgame, which I'm sure was winning at some point, is ridiculous. Let's see. 100% accuracy? Okay, I doubted that. Let's see. 79, 80, 2 blunders. Okay, let's just... First of all, let's see what the theory says here. So takes here. Okay, so apparently knight f3 is better. Is it better? Okay, e d6 is okay. Let's assume I keep taking. Knight c3, knight f3 is already a mistake. Okay, so apparently my setup just sucks. Okay, after bishop g4 it's fine. e3 is a mistake. Queen d4? Oh, queen d4 is a nice move. Why didn't I see that? And then bishop g5, yeah. Okay, so I don't have an advantage. After b3 I'm worse. After bishop b2 I'm losing? What? Okay, I'm very happy to have gotten away with a draw. Although it would have been nice to win. After knight c4 I was happy. Yeah, knight d4 was really bad. Should have gone e4 when I had the chance. Should have gone d5 when I had the chance. Losing. e4 when I had the chance, I didn't do it. e4 when I had the chance, I didn't do it. So the point is, I thought the bishop should go to g6. If the bishop takes, I can take on g4 and just keep taking everything. Okay. Oh, if queen takes, there is rook h8. Ugh. Yeah. So I'm guessing this should be equal. Yeah, and f3 of course is losing. Okay, this is equal. So let's see. Equal, equal. I wonder about king a3 by my opponent. Equal, equal. Yeah. Now, I know I'm winning, but should I go b4 or not? b4 is also winning. Both moves are fine. Takes, takes. Oh, why didn't I do that? What the hell is wrong with me? Why didn't I play king b5? Why am I stupid with 20 seconds on the clock? Okay, still winning, but not easy. Now let's see. Okay, so king e8 is a bad move. Everything else seems fine. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Okay. But I'm still winning. King f8 draw. Wow. Okay. I don't understand these endgames. It's just I don't understand them. So apparently I'm fine unless the king crosses. So I go king g8, queen g3 check, I go here, yeah, and then I cover, and that's it. Wait, that's not it? Oh yeah, now I can go here. My god, what a game. An embarrassing game, an embarrassing opening, an embarrassing middle game, and definitely a bad end game. Still, I hope you learned something. This was tough. Thank you for watching. The streak has been stopped. Stay tuned for more chess. Bye bye.